5 steps to improve your digital literacy. If you have any digital skill at all, you are going to look forward to being able to improve that skill. And in this video, I'm going to share with you 5 major steps that you can take to improve your digital literacy. So keep on watching. Hi, I'm Dr. Wanya Obede and welcome to this channel. On this channel, we put out a lot of videos relating to tech, software, mobile apps, and various digital skills. If you are interested, subscribe to the channel for more videos like this. And also, hit the bell icon so that anytime we release any of such videos, you'll be duly notified. In this video, as I said earlier, we are talking about the 5 steps that you can take to improve your digital literacy. So before I touch on these 5 steps, let us define digital literacy. What at all is digital literacy? When we talk about digital literacy, it's referring to your ability to live, learn, work within the digital world. And that basically means that you being able to communicate and also access any information that you want through the use of various digital technologies such as the internet, social media, using various smart devices. So your ability to use any of these technologies to achieve a set goal is what we are referring to as digital literacy. And to be able to do this, you need to have or possess some skills, which we are referring to as digital skills. So basically, when we talk about the 5 steps to improve your digital literacy, we are also looking at the 5 steps to improve on any of these digital skills that you have. So let's take a look at these 5 steps. The first on the list, the first step that you can take to improve your digital literacy is 1. Read on the skill. So in just like any skill at all, if you want to get better at it, you need to have enough knowledge, a wealth of knowledge on the skill that you have. So whatever digital skill that you have, if you want to improve upon it, you need to read as much as possible. There may be industry news that you can read, a lot of things coming up, white papers, you need to read constantly. You need to read constantly on the skill in order to improve upon it. The second step that you can take to improve your digital literacy is to use the skill as often as possible. So one way that you improve upon digital skills is basically doing. So you get better at doing things. You get better by doing. Okay, so any skill at all that you have, any digital skill at all that you have. So for instance, it could be designing PowerPoint presentations. If that is a skill that you have, it could also be drafting emails or communicating through any communication media, social media, how to use social media for achieving business goals. So if any of these skills are skills that you possess, then you want to use it as often as possible. That is, you want to, as often as possible, use this skill to achieve a set goal. And the more you do, the better you become at it. And this is also coupled with the initial step that we mentioned, that is you read. So as you keep doing, you keep learning more, you keep reading more, and you become better at it. The next step that you need to take to improve upon your digital literacy is to associate with people who also have such skills and are using it on a regular basis. So for instance, if you're a PowerPoint designer, you may want to associate with people who also like designing PowerPoint, and you are going to learn a thing or two from them. The other advantage is that when you see people using the skill that you wish so much to have, or the skill that you have that you want to improve upon, you are also moved to also learn more and do more with that skill. Therefore, it is going to help you become better at that skill than you already are. So do want to associate with people who have that skill that you want to improve upon. The next step that you want to take to improve your digital literacy is to take refresher courses in that skill. In fact, when it comes to digital skills, there are a lot of videos out there that teaches you some of these skills. There are a lot of courses out there that teaches you these skills. So as an advanced user of a skill, you want to take refresher courses as often as you can. That basically means that you're going to really learn some of the things that you know. So there are times that because you don't use a skill, you begin to forget how to do it. So taking a refresher course basically means going back to refresh your memory up about the thing that you already know that you want to get better at. So just sign on anytime to any of these courses. In fact, you can even use videos on YouTube to get better by refreshing your memory on some of the skills. The last and final step that you need to take to improve upon your digital literacy is to upskill as much as possible. So even though we mentioned refreshing or taking a refresher course as a step before, this is a bit different. Upskilling means learning more. So the refresher course refers to you going to refresh your memory on something you've already learned, but upskilling your skill means adding on to the skill that you have. So one thing you need to know is that in this digital world, things keep changing rapidly. In fact, almost every day there are updates to the skills that you have, there are changes to the software that you use, and the like. So you need to learn as often as you can, and you need to learn new skills. And to be able to survive very well in this day and age, you also need to pick up new skills as things keep changing. So these are the 5 skills that you need to take in order to improve upon your digital literacy. If there is any step that you can take to improve your digital literacy that I didn't capture in this video, go ahead and comment it in the comment section below so that others will learn from you as well. I hope you enjoyed the video. Give the video a thumbs up if you did. Subscribe to the channel if you are yet to, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye bye.